Welcome everyone to our discussion on Rewired Education, Technology for a New Era.
Let's start by introducing ourselves. I'm Mike Mills, and joining me are Tasha Brown, Tamisha Hansel, Candace Johnson, and Curtis Lee Jr.
Hello everyone, I'm Mike Mills, and welcome to our presentation, Rewired Education, Technology for a New Era. In today's rapidly changing world, education is being transformed by digital technology. But here's the key. Technology isn't simply a flashy add-on. When used with purpose, it becomes a platform for equity, creativity, and authentic learning. In this presentation, each of us will share how technology is reshaping our specific areas of education, from student voice, to equity, to artificial intelligence, to special education, and even physical education. Together, we'll show how these different perspectives connect to the bigger idea of rewiring education for a digital future. Let's begin with the role of student voice. Too often, technology is used just for engagement, like games or flashy apps. But the real power of technology lies in giving students opportunities to create, share knowledge, and express themselves. For example, when students design podcasts, produce digital stories, or create multimedia presentations, they're not just consuming information, they're becoming knowledge producers. These types of projects help students develop critical thinking, problem-solving, and communication skills that prepare them for the real world. Hutchison and Re-inking, 2011. In other words, technology should be rewired to amplify student voices, not silence them. Tasha, equity has been at the center of your work. Can you expand on that?
Equity is one of the most urgent conversations we need to have about technology in schools. The reality is that not all schools have the same access to devices, internet, or even basic infrastructure. Title I schools, which often serve historically underserved populations, frequently lack the resources needed to provide students with equitable learning opportunities. But here's the critical piece. Equity is not just about handing out devices. Teachers need sustained professional development so they can use technology in ways that empower students to create meaningful work. Research confirms that effective professional learning, when job-embedded and sustained over time, has a lasting impact on teaching and student outcomes. Darling-Hammond, Heiler, and Gardner, 2017. Rewired education means addressing these inequities head-on and ensuring that technology isn't widening the gap, but closing it. Tamisha, your research really highlights what's happening globally with technology. What are you seeing?
I'm Tamisha Hassel, and I've been exploring how artificial intelligence is changing classrooms around the world. AI is more than just a buzzword. It's a tool that is personalizing learning for students in powerful ways. For example, adaptive platforms can adjust the pace and difficulty of lessons to meet students where they are. This means students who need extra support aren't left behind, and students who are ready to move ahead can be challenged. AI can also reduce teacher workload by assisting with lesson planning, data analysis, and even creating resources for differentiated instruction. But with these opportunities come responsibilities. We need to ask hard questions. Who has access to AI? How do we ensure fairness? What are the ethical implications around privacy and bias? Rewiring education through AI requires us to balance innovation with responsibility so that all students benefit. Candace, your work in special education really connects to this conversation. How does technology support inclusion?
Hi, I'm Candace Johnson. In special education, technology is a game changer. Teaching students with diverse needs is always complex, and online or blended learning can add even more challenges. But when we integrate tools like screen readers, text-to-speech, and interactive platforms, we make learning more accessible. For example, scaffolding strategies, family partnerships, and tools like breakout rooms or polls keep students engaged and included in the learning process. The COVA model, choice, ownership, voice, and authentic learning, shows us that when students have agency, even those with special needs can thrive in technology-rich environments. Harap Nuik and Thibodeau, 2023. Rewiring education means designing with inclusion in mind so that every learner feels empowered and supported. Curtis, even physical education is being rewired. Can you share how technology is changing that space?
Absolutely, Candace. I'm Curtis Lee Jr., and I focus on K-6 physical education. Many people don't realize that technology is transforming PE too. Wearable devices, fitness apps, and interactive platforms help students track their physical activity, monitor progress, and even set personal health goals. These tools keep students motivated and give teachers data they can use to personalize instruction. But here's the challenge. Just like with other subjects, access isn't equal. Schools with fewer resources can't always provide these tools, and that widens the health and learning gap. Reddy and Bubonia, 2020. If we're going to rewire education, We need to ensure that innovation in PE doesn't leave behind the very students who could benefit from it most.
Exactly, Curtis. What we've seen across all of these areas is that equity, professional learning, and intentional design are the keys. Research shows that when teachers have the right support, they can integrate technology in ways that close gaps and empower students across subjects and contexts. Darling-Hammond et al., 2017. Rewired education means thinking systemically, not just about tools, but about outcomes.
Today, we've shared how technology is being rewired for education in different ways. Whether it's amplifying student voices, addressing equity, exploring AI, supporting special education, or transforming physical education, one theme remains constant. Technology is most powerful when it empowers. Rewired education challenges us to move beyond tools and focus on building systems that give every student the chance to thrive in this digital era. We will sum up how rewiring technology looks in our own work through student voice, equity, artificial intelligence, special education, and physical education. Together, these perspectives show how technology can prepare learners for success in the digital future.
Rewired education in special education means designing with inclusion in mind so that technology becomes a bridge, not a barrier.
Rewired education means technology must be used as a tool for inclusion, not division. Equity is not optional. It's the foundation of innovation.
Rewired education in PE means making sure every student has access to the tools that build lifelong habits of health and wellness.
Rewired education means harnessing AI to personalize learning and support teachers, while ensuring equity, fairness, and ethical responsibility guide its use so that all students benefit.
Today, we've shared how technology is being rewired for education in different ways. Whether it's amplifying student voices, addressing equity, exploring AI, supporting special education, or transforming physical education, one theme remains constant. Technology is most powerful when it empowers. Rewired education challenges us to move beyond tools and focus on building systems that give every student the chance to thrive in this digital era. On behalf of our team, thank you for joining us in this conversation about rewired education, technology for a new era.
That was amazing. I know, right? It was so inspiring. I can't wait to apply some of those concepts.
In conclusion, our video presentation reinforced a shared belief. Technology is most powerful when it empowers. From AI to special education, from physical education to Title I classrooms, technology must be equitably integrated and supported through professional learning. Rewired education, technology for a new era, challenges us to look beyond tools to focus on outcomes, voice, equity, collaboration, and authentic learning. By bringing our individual perspectives together, we've created a conversation that reflects both the opportunities and the responsibilities of teaching in our conversation. Each of us explored how technology is being rewired for the needs of a new era in education. Mike Mills emphasized that digital tools should not be viewed as entertainment, but as vehicles for student voice. He highlighted how projects like podcasts, digital stories, and media production help students develop critical thinking, problem solving, and communication skills. Tasha Brown argued that true rewiring means addressing equity. Title I schools often lack the same resources as their wealthier counterparts, so equitable access and sustained professional learning are key to transforming outcomes. Tameisha Hassel shared how artificial intelligence is creating new opportunities in schools around the world. She described how AI platforms personalize learning, assist teachers with planning, and support real-world collaboration, while also raising important ethical considerations. Candace Johnson connected the conversation to special education, explaining how inclusive design, scaffolding strategies, and family partnerships can make virtual and technology-supported learning more engaging and equitable for students with diverse needs. Curtis Lee Jr. expanded the scope by showing how technology is impacting physical education. From wearables to fitness apps, digital tools are transforming PE into a personalized, motivating experience, though access gaps remain. Tate stressed the importance of sustained professional learning. Research confirms that technology integration only works when teachers are supported through ongoing collaborative development and when they are empowered to advocate for equitable access.
Welcome, everyone, to our discussion on rewired education, technology for a new era.